I keep losing my grip through impact. What is really going on here? We're going to talk about it this week. Hi guys, Christopher Howard here. So I got an Instagram question from one of my followers, Chloe. Now she's a beginner golfer. And I think this topic goes for a lot of golfers because I actually see this and hear about this a lot on my lesson tee. Chloe asked, sometimes when I hit the golf ball, my grip slips, okay? How do I stop doing this? First of all, when you're getting that grip slip, it is very rare that that's happening because something is wrong with your grip. Generally, what you are feeling is gear effect. Now, gear effect is just simply when you mishit a golf ball, the club head starts to turn in your hand. The worse you mishit it, the worse that feeling will be in your hands. So you feel like you're losing your grip, but it's really just the club twisting and turning through impact. So the key to fixing that problem is not changing how you grip the club, it's changing the solidness of strike when you're swinging into the golf ball every time. So guys, if you're enjoying these videos, please hit the like button, subscribe, and comment down below. If you ask me a question about the golf swing, I will gladly answer it in one of my upcoming videos. So if somebody is struggling with the gear effect, most of the time it's because you're getting either strikes way off the toe or way off the heel, okay? That's the major cause of it. You can start getting it if you're hitting it too far off the top of the club face or way too far down towards the bottom. All of those will create that shakiness that you feel, and it really truly does feel like you're losing your grip. Everybody, including myself, has hit plenty of those shots to where you can really feel that gear effect. So the key to fixing that problem is getting in there and doing drills to work on solidness of strike, right? Set yourself up with some box drills. Work your way towards where you're making solid contact. First, you have to identify where that contact is. So I always say, just go grab some, foot spray, put it on the club face, identify where that contact is, and then you could figure out how to set up that drill to really put yourself in a position to where you're making solid contact every time. Now I got another question from Twitter, from Larry. He wanted to know why he always hits a chunk. And he posted a swing and tagged me in it. So we're going to talk about Larry's golf swing real quick. So Larry hits a chunk and it's very clear why. When he turns down towards the golf ball, he gets into a position where his shoulders get way too rounded, right? If my shoulders are too level going in, I'm going to have to start throwing all my arm angles. If I start throwing them too early, I can put myself in a position where I'm throwing that club head hard into the ground. Once it gets thrown into the ground early, watch out chunks. Low point has moved well behind the golf ball. So in order for Larry to fix his swing, and I reached out to him about this, we wanted to feel more shoulder tilt. So when he comes back, I have him in a position where he feels like he's pointing the butt of the club down the golf ball. Impact, we're going to feel that the head of the club is what's pointing down the golf ball. Those two things have completely changed. Once you can get the proper chest angles working into the golf ball, that's going to put us into a position where we don't have to get up here and start throwing our angles early. We can start getting around the corner and then throw our angles out towards the target, okay? That's where you want that release. You want that arm springing off the chest through impact. That's going to put you in a position where you're creating more speed and your solidness of strike is going to improve greatly and rapidly. Another one of my Instagram followers, Santi from Africa, wanted to know why he keeps hitting shanks every time. He also sent me a video, and we identified with him a not so common cause that a lot of people aren't really seeing, okay? He got into a position where he got a really big backswing turn and the arms were really, really flat, okay? So he had a ton of depth and not a lot of height to his golf swing. Now, he would immediately start his transition from here, boom, by throwing his hands away from the body. That forced the club to move away, started to get into a position where the club head would just travel outside of the golf ball and the hosel would be exposed every time. Okay, once you start exposing the hosel to the golf ball, it can be shank city. That is not a good position to be in. So with him, we simply got him more vertical in the backswing, right? We wanted to get the same turn, but we wanted the hands to be more up, so they'd be forced to work more down, okay? We also got him in a position where he started rotating his body more so he could cover the golf ball. Whenever you're a hand-dominant golf swing, that can put you in a lot of positions where you're going to get yourself in trouble really quickly. So with all these players, you know, we fixed a lot of problems with some outside the box thinking there. But one of my favorite ones to remember from this video is if you feel that club head shaking in your hands, don't go and start gripping the club stronger, right? It's not your grip most of the time. It's usually just the fact that you lack solidness of strike. Remember, if you shank the ball, check your backswing position. If the hands are too flat, that could be the cause of it. So I enjoyed answering a few of your questions. If you enjoy this video, I hope to see you next week. Hey guys, if you like this video, please like and comment. I come out with new content every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Thanks a lot, you guys.